Okay, we're good now.
So we got all right, guys. So as we fizzle back into the land of Faerun, you guys have moved yourselves from like the southern, like mid part of Daggerford through Waterdeep up to Thornhold, where Cole paid a hefty amount of coin to be teleported to Neverwinter. Upon arriving to Neverwinter, you quickly started just following Daruk as he went into hunt mode, chasing something down. You went dozens of blocks before seeing him enter a stone wall. He passed through that. You guys following eventually into a battle with a bunch of undead creatures. You cleared the house, and Carver and Alistar made it to the roof where they found something interesting and watched one of these undead, like, and this one definitely looked like the boss, like the leader. He was just the way he was. Everything about him was different than like the slums that you guys fought down in the basement. You then took the loot and went to a tavern, the Knight and the Lad, where Kaladin bartered his performance for some rooms. The next day you went and decided to throw your loot, now that you knew what it is, down in the chasm. Chasm. You let the box go, and a couple seconds later, a bunch of loud noises and crashings happened. And then there was a battle with these, like, they weren't from, like, from your point, they weren't undead necessarily, yet they weren't like shadows. They were some kind of they did necrotic damage, and they were almost like an aberration, like a floating, like they had some meat to them, but it wasn't a skeleton. But they were robed. It was really fucking weird. Anyways, you fell them, and Cole, Alistar covered the orb, the crystal. I forget what we were calling it.
Crystal.
And
it was our BBC,
yeah.
Our big black crystal.
You took the BBC into a ruined home on the west side of the chasm, and kind of wedged it so it was just like just pushing up against the wall, not able to go anywhere. And you took off back to the inn, I believe, where Kaladin rocked the house with a performance. You saw a guy just come in screaming and try to kill himself, and saved him. And Alistar, you had a conversation with the guy that you are doing business with, and he just needed to gain a little money so he could further this path for you. Which you gave him the rest of what you owe him. And did you give him any more? I forget. I think you just paid him.
I did. I paid him, and I owe him. No, I paid him, and I owe him another, like 20 something.
Okay, that's
I don't remember exactly how much, but I know I owe him more for asking him to do more.
Yeah. Well, and he told you a little information about this floating island uh, on the far west side of Neverwinter, and on this island is inn tavern ran by all women called the Moonstone Mask. It is very expensive, and blah 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 blah. So we pick up with you guys just finished the set. You have, I believe it's Taruk has Earl, the guy that tried to scream. He screamed and killed himself, and you brought him back. Did you take him upstairs?
No, we still had him on the floor next to the bar.
Okay.
I brought him back. He sat up like, no, I'm supposed to be dead. So and then so I had him on the floor with
As soon as you bring him back, and he says that, you see his eyes start scanning the room, like for escape exits, and he's starting to see like all the people and realizing coming out of whatever high that he might have been in, whatever adrenaline pumping that may have been there for a minute. He's now sitting. His stomach starts to looks at you guys.
hello there, sir. What was that all about?
What do you mean? What was it about?
You came in and killed yourself.
Someone's got to know.
No, what, sir?
The book.
Is there a book right there?
Yeah. It's like this big.
I think I was looking through it, and that's.
Yep.
Yeah.
You mean this book, sir?
Yeah.
My friend's holding.
So you're with your passive. I'm gonna say for everybody, but probably Kaladin right now, because Kaladin's coming. He's a rock star.
He's jazzing.
Yeah, he's jazzing. All of you like see a couple people around the bar, like see this commotion. You bring them back to life. They look at him, and they kind of like turn like a half smile and like continue on with their conversation, chuckling at this guy who does look like poor. Like the way he's dressed, it's very, very simple. And he says, all of the everything you need to know is in that book. And
What's in the book?
Roll me a d20.
Oh, okay. Rolling a d20.
Okay. Intelligence.
Intelligence check?
Yeah.
It's an 18.
Okay. It talks about like the waterways, the sewers, the guts underneath the city, right? And how ever since what happened to Neverwinter, and the whole chasm, the chasm, the sundering, everything that happened here. Something's lingering in the sewers, and you gather by reading this guy was probably a worker bee in the sewers, because his knowledge is extensive in his maps. Like he draws little parts of you see like pages of maps, right? And they're intricately, they're well drawn, almost like a blueprint. Talks about how no one will listen to him, and they're coming for him, and he's warned everybody. You know, like the emphasis, but it's weird. And actually, say for you, hard to relate to, because you weren't at the encounter with the specters from, or that kind of creature. But
So it is that being relayed to me as I'm talking to the guy, or
I'm going through it. Yeah, I'm telling you what I'm reading through.
okay?
I'm not
So
keeping it to myself.
yeah, great, perfect. Wow, that's a lot in the book there, sir. So here, I've got 5 gold that is asking you to stay alive and tell us if you've learned anything else about this. And I take him and I push him between my fingers like this, kind of under his chin a little bit.
yeah, tries to bite one.
Oh, nippy!
Yeah, no, he misses.
He misses.
Yeah. He's just like, I mean, yeah, it's all there. And I've told. I mean, you know, before he came here, never remember. Before all of this, we had an army. We had guards patrolling the sewers and the waterways. They don't do that. They don't care about the workers anymore. And I've had enough. Not gonna die down there working for the man. I'd rather die here. Well, I hope to die here drunk. But no.
You fell at the wrong person's feet.
Yeah.
So take care of yourself. If you need anything, if you learn anything, let me or him know, and hopefully the 5 gold should set you up a little bit.
Maybe, but what are you guys gonna do about this?
We're not exactly from here, if you get my drift.
Get out of here.
We're a tiny bit invested in some local interest, so
Rubs his eyes, realizes he's talking to a bird.
bird.
Yeah.
So, like, at that moment, can I sit down at the booth coming back downstairs? Like, I want to grab, like, a bag of, like, I don't know, bar peanuts.
I'll nod and say, hey, give him the book. Cole, you might want to take a look at this.
I'm gonna look at him, look at the book, and I want to look at the guy like, get the fuck out of my seat.
Make an intimidation check.
What a dick.
You know, right? I don't know who the fuck this is. He's in my seat. Well, that's a 13 on the die, plus 7.
20.
So 30, 20.
You like start sliding, like moving. Grabs the
I'll
gold.
sit next to him.
Grabs the
I'm
gold.
just like a little poop.
I live up in the north side of the Black Lake district. If you are serious about this, helping, bringing attention to, or need information, I will be there. And he's like telling Taruk and not trying to make eye contact with Alistar, but you can see his like his eyes are twitching like on the peripheral.
Well, just like looks at him, looks at Taruk, like looks back at him, looks back at Taruk, looks back at him. Fuck, what are we into now?
As he's doing that, and I notice Cole isn't picking up the book, I'm just gonna grab the book again, start thumbing through it.
I'm sorry, did you want me to read that now?
We've got the book now. You look at it a little bit later, but he was delivering a message, killed himself. I brought it back to life. Yada yada yada.
It didn't work out for you, did it?
You flip a couple pages more through that Verwin, and you start to see like readings of the water temperature. Like now you're obviously like out of the sewer part. You're in like the water aspect of the undergrounds, and it's fucking weird to look at it because the readings have been like 80s from the Neverwinter River. You know that one of the reasons it's called Neverwinter is because the grounds don't freeze and they can grow, vegetation. They can grow gardens year round, being this north because of the warm water from the volcano Mount Hopnoi. But as it like goes to recent months, the temperature is dropping. In that, still fucking probably way too warm for a river, but like from we'll say mid 80s Fahrenheit. Sorry, Lex, I'll have to. I should print out a Fahrenheit to Celsius conversion table and put it on my wall so I can be, it's probably the right move. But down to like probably 10 degrees.
Not a big deal.
Veruin, let me have a look.
I'll show the book to Cole, and I'll kind of look at the guy and just. Is this everything you know on this subject?
Yes, and I've tried to tell the lords about this. They don't care. They're just focused on rebuilding the castle.
I'm gonna kind of look at Taruk and just. Do we care?
I was just gonna say that.
Well, I don't want to get too tied up in local issues. I mean, we've got 2 other things on our docket right now.
Is this book written completely in common?
It's in common, but to read it is gibberish. To like decipher it, you'd have to roll an intelligence check.
Yeah, so because I picked up the Eyes of the Runekeeper last level up.
Oh,
so it just means I can read all writing, but I don't think that means if it's shitty writing, it means I can read it. It just means I can understand all languages.
Yeah.
Right.
I'll
give you advantage if you want to try to roll.
Sure. Yeah.
Because of that,
let's just see. I want to read it.
It's like you ever read like an architect's rough notes and they're really
Actually,
cryptic.
I want to get a little rules lawyerly now that I'm reading it. It states you can read all writing.
No, you can totally read it. It's more about how it's written.
It's just interesting. I was like, oh, I thought it was like a language thing. It's all writing. All right, rolling with advantage.
Yeah, it's more
what was I rolling again?
Understanding.
Intelligence?
Yes.
Oh, cool. 11.
You pick up parts. Because you can read everything, it's easier for you to see through his sloppy...
Doesn't mean it doesn't mean I understand what he's saying.
Yeah, but it's easy enough with Veruin right there to kind of connect the dots.
So, says this, what the fuck does that mean? And this over here, this sentence is not coherent.
He wrote it in short. It means, and then I'll kind of just walk him through it, and then I'll look back at the guy and just, if we do this, I guess. I mean, I'm gonna be honest. You don't seem like you can provide us anything for this.
Oh no, I shouldn't have to.
Well,
this is you.
That was Veruin's very polite way of saying, "We're done with you. You can leave now."
But wait. Actually, how long have you lived in Neverwinter?
Oh, my whole life. That would be.
And I'll look at, the 2 gathered here and just think he could know anything about our circumstances.
Let's see. How long have I lived in Neverwinter?
Colin flies over. Whoa! We're living on an owlbear. Whoa!
I'll just about our flower friends.
I'm gonna lean into Verwin a little bit and say, I guess it would depend if he knows anything about the castle and things going on there. He would have some value, but
Actually,
he's gonna take his. Give
Cole, and I'll want to reach and get the book back from Cole. In the book, is there any waterways that lead underneath the castle?
that's just good thinking.
And he goes, like probably towards the end. If you must know, yes. Those are some of the most corrupted. They've actually locked down most sectors. I've warned them about this. They're focused on fixing the castle still. They've been on this for decades. Still not done.
Well, maybe we can at least look into this part. Well, thank you. Please don't kill yourself again. And
if you are really going down there, there is an entrance on the south side, or no, the north side of the Winged Wyvern Bridge.
The Winged Wyvern Bridge?
Yes.
Yeah. But a tavern.
No, it's a bridge.
Sounded like a tavern name, sorry.
It does. It does sound like a tavern. Actually, that would be a really good tavern.
Anyways, thank you.
Okay, everyone. We're done with you. You can go now.
Yeah.
He reaches for his book.
No.
No, we're gonna keep that. Do you need a new book? Do you need some more notes?
I'm gonna slide him another 5 gold and just be like, just have a good night.
Takes it. Walks away. Gives a little metal
All right.
horns, like a little like "I love you" to Kaladin as he's singing, riding
You got
on
a
an
fan right there,
owlbear, you
Kaladin.
know? It's
Oh.
like,
Well, he's not. You all
Look
know.
over.
gonna
Kaladin's
be-
chugging a keg.
Once
you should
Keldon's
know
done
who
over
you're
there,
living with now.
where's Carver? Does anyone know?
Oh, she was into the night.
All right. Well, maybe in the morning, I think we should discuss this with everyone because this gets us into the castle.
That's interesting. Is Kaladin's super like busy, right?
yeah.
Yeah.
He's
and
getting crunk.
Kaladin's
probably.
chugging a keg.
All right.
Roll me a
Well,
Constitution
Solon
check.
single-handed.
There's enough of
I
a
don't want-
crowd.
No, he starts puking.
There's enough of a crowd here that, like if I kind of leaned into the booth with Verwin and Taruk, that we wouldn't really be noticed.
Yeah, no.
per se.
Kaladin's, I'm going to say, he's still putting out a performance even though he's not playing. You know, drinking a keg and puking, and he's a furball. This is interesting. Doesn't happen a lot. Yeah, you guys can combo.
I'm gonna look at Verwin and Taruk and say, Kaladin, here's none of this. And I'll pull out the scrying eye out of my bag.
Okay.
Right.
Can
Just
Okay.
keep an eye out for me. And I'll put both hands on it, and I will attempt to scry on. I think it's Zinnia Azul. I believe is the one that I have been pursuing, anyways. And I want to know if she's in the castle or not,
Okay.
or if she's somewhere else.
You like grab onto the scrying eye, and your vision goes like that blurry streak, like you're flying at a high intense, like high level of speed, and it slows down where your stomach almost like going over one of those like short hills at a high speed where you lose your stomach, and you gather yourself, and you can see this large circular building. I would say it's dark now, but there are torches lit like every 10 feet on the walls. It's probably 100-foot circle. and there's a center structure in the middle with a roof, and you can hear a female voice, a little bit more stern. Say, well, honey, when are we gonna do this again? And she walks closer to this lady, and you can see now they, like as this figure walks into, you know, like your vision, shaved sides on her hair, almost not a buzz cut, but like a tight pullback into like a series of braids that goes down like a single ponytail, almost down to her back. Ripped arms. Human. Scars on certain spots. And well, it'll be 2 days. We'll be back here at the same time. Little rendezvous. And she like comes up and she like grabs her, and like your vision kind of jostles from the force of this and brings her in and like, make a perception check.
Don't fuck me, Douglas. Oh, it's straight 16. I have no modifiers.
Okay. In like your left ear, you hear, you can always ditch your guard and rendezvous at my place. She chuckles a little bit. Not tonight. I have to get back to the castle. Maybe tomorrow. What was your room? 102. The Moonstone. They give a hug, and as like she turns, you retract in your blurry vision into the knight in the lab sitting at your table.
I have a bit of change in my plans. I know we were going to the castle for more than just me, correct? This is more Tim talking than anyone else.
Yeah, I believe we had not necessarily a lead, but something about the Crimson Lotus we were told was going on at the castle.
Yeah, the information that you've gathered on Potter led you to him being there at some point. You also talked to that one guy when the first night you arrived at the Knight and Lad, that offered you a hefty reward for getting, something.
Getting his wife's belongings from the castle in an ungiven location, unfortunately.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
Boys, please. I think we can kill 2 birds with 1 stone.
I slightly take offense to that.
You get inspiration.
2 non-aviary flying creatures with 1 stone. As you all know, and Verwin, I think I brought you up to speed on what my personal goals are here, is that I am after someone who has wronged my family.
Right.
And as far as I can tell, she is in a relationship with the king?
The Lord,
believe.
the main Lord.
The main lord, thank you. The main lord of Neverwin.
Which it is.
Okay, that could be a little messy.
It could. that being said, I have it on good information. I know where she'll be tomorrow night. Not in the castle.
Oh, that's a bit convenient.
Yes, yes, it is. And maybe if we can get a hold of her, we might get more privy information into the dealings within the castle before having to maybe storm the castle.
But what's it you need to do with her that's rather of a personal nature?
It's a therapeutic exacting of... I want her to know that she hurt me, you know? I want her to...
going to kill her?
There's a 50-50 chance. But humiliate or get good information on. I have good information right now that killing may not actually be the cruelest thing. So,
Verwin, is this that common word called revenge?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, it's a bit of revenge. Yes, I'm not too
Not a bit.
not too proud to admit that I want revenge. I do.
Let's talk with the group tomorrow morning
But
and go from there.
Patrick, again, I don't want to kill her. I misspoke. I want to humiliate and possibly blackmail.
Well,
but not-
if you
but
do
not-
want her dead, you can just ask Carver.
I thought about it.
He does have a way with those daggers she's got. Magical, really.
The issue is that she's not the only one who's wronged my family. So more so, I'm looking for information.
Okay. Okay. I think in the morning we talk to Carver Calden with us and formulate a plan. We meet your friend.
Yes.
Interrogate her.
Oh, that friend. Yes. I also need to borrow some gold.
How much?
Like 20 or so.
Okay. I'll slide you over 20 gold.
Thank you very much.
Uh,
I promise this is for the cause.
Taruk and Verwin, both of you make sure you mark off 5 gold because that dude
I did.
definitely took your
I
gold.
was just doing that.
Yep.
Right. Yes, Kaladin and Carver, they play intricate roles in my revenge plot and information gathering.
Alright. Well, we'll convene here tomorrow morning then.
We'll definitely
I don't know
have to do
about
that.
you, but I am exhausted.
I'm gonna stay down for a little bit longer and keep an eye on Kaladin.
Verwin,
Yeah.
I'll meet you upstairs.
I'm gonna head up to mine and Taruk's room.
Okay.
As he walks upstairs, I lean into the barkeep. I'm like, what's the strongest morning beverage you've got to wake someone up?
Hot mushroom water.
Oh.
So you can go back past like the saloon style doors into the kitchen, and he brings out like this clear liquid and corked in a very small like glass, like a mini vodka, you know, but it's not vodka. And he brings out a couple oranges and some grapefruit. And he's like,
But
wanna
don't
know?
do anything. I just want to know if you have it, because a friend over there, the musician, he'll need it in the morning, if you know what I'm saying. He
Oh.
winks. His nice bird eye. He winks at him.
I mean, this is good. Yeah, okay. I'll put it to the side. Leave a note for one of the morning help.
Thank you, much appreciated. We'll need it. And then I go upstairs.
Grabs it.
I plan on just watching Kaladin,
Okay.
going wherever he goes, mage handing his hair while he throws up, whatever he needs. Cole's just on Kaladin duty for the rest of the night.
Okay.
There's a lot of that.
It's late. It goes late. He's, I mean, to the point where roll a Constitution check, Cole. Just to, see how.
Class and invocations. I'm gonna be staying out, pulling all-nighters. Ooh, not good. I do have a good Constitution though. Saving throw?
Yeah.
That's a flat.
10? Okay. You managed to stay awake, but man, you swear the sun's gonna be coming up soon, and
every time I start to doze off, I just produce flame a little bit and just burn my arm and
Every time you doze off, Kaladin's gone. You have to find him again.
Yeah.
Shit, where'd he go?
playing the
I was awake.
Kaladin, why did you get an alligator?
There's Kaladin, roll me a con check. I wanna see how strong you can go.
Not bad. Bad roll. 5.
5? Yeah, we'll say you make it till about 1 o'clock, and then you see these. You see him at one point, challenge these 2 dwarves to a drink off, and he gets the second drink, and he goes.
If you don't mind canon wise, I wouldn't. If I was watching him do that, I would cast Hex on Kaladin and give him disadvantage on con checks.
Yeah.
I'm just no, this needs to end now.
Yeah. His head hits, and then a little puke rolls out the side of his cheek on the table.
Now Cole doesn't put him to bed.
Yeah, he just leaves him there.
Cole just sees that he's safe.
Yep.
and then he goes to bed.
Yeah,
pulls him over a little bit.
The 2 dwarves chuckle, drink.
I tell the dwarves what room he's in, and be I am not lifting any of that.
Oh, for sure. We'll get the rock star in there. Yeah, definitely. All right. Whose rooms? Who are you rooming with, Kaladin?
I have my own room. Kaladin got his own.
So, maybe an hour later, as the barkeep shuts down the tavern, you are drug up, tossed in your bed. And when you wake up, the top parts of your feet hurt almost as much as the calves from the slapping of the stairs as 2 dwarves just drug you up the stairs. But you all get a long rest.
Hell
Wake
yeah.
up in the morning.
Good morning, Kava.
Day 4 in Neverwinter.
Oh. Head down to breakfast if Kava's all good. I don't know if she's coming with or not, but I will indicate, Kava, I'm going to head down and get some breakfast. I think Verilyn wanted to talk to the group.
I think Varen and I would both be down there rather early.
Yeah. I was going to say, well, they were probably sleeping in. I was probably memorizing the maps from the sewers just in case, God forbid we lose the book.
All right. I dig that.
And then I'll wait down until Cole and
Farouk,
everyone else comes out.
well, when we go by Kaladin's room, I'll just slam my hand on him.
Yeah, you hear a loud bang, you kind of jump a little bit, hit your head on the headboard, oh! And you feel the top part of your feet just feel bone
as I go by, I will prestidigitation the smell of bacon going under the car. That's a little
Follow me.
The
Colin
Pied
just
Piper.
kicks the female dwarf out of his bed. He'll make his way down. Eventually.
I've worked out with the barkeep to start the morning drink and get it ready.
Sure.
I'll take. I don't know if you do coffee or if it's mushroom water or whatever, but I'd like it hot, please.
Oh,
Black,
sure.
nothing in it.
I mean, they do coffee or tea.
That tea. That's per
I
usual.
will take a dark roast. Of some
It's the dark roast, sure. The tea is has like that clover honey flavor to it, very wildflowery.
Okay.
lavender tea.
Talon comes down
Yeah.
and just goes on the bar.
Did
See,
good
like-
last night, bud. You did good.
Brings over
It was
this drink
good.
that is like it's almost clear. You can see like a little bit of pulp, lingering, like just dancing through the center of it.
Mm-hmm.
That'll sit.
I
Callie.
will,
From me to you, my friend. Good work last night.
yeah, I will drink my 5-hour energy.
Yeah. You
All
get
the Red
your,
Bull pound.
your 4 daily doses of vitamin B, man, or vitamins B and C.
But,
They just
Carver, did you have a successful night? You were already asleep when I went up. Both times. All right, good.
None of you are morning people. Jesus.
I am Varwin, I am not a morning person. I am not a person.
That's fair.
You look over at Carver and she's got like ink smeared up her face and like cow-licked hair where it's been put into the pixie cut. And
That's
she just
awesome.
looks rough. Like her eyes are bloodshot and she's got like ink all over her hands too. And as she
Listen.
like goes to like rub her eye, it like smears more of it over. She's like,
Yes.
Paladin looks down on his forearm and there's a shaved patch with a new tattoo. It's just a big K.
I'm not sure why you tattoo. I know you have many, but your fur always grows over it.
I don't know.
Anyway,
So-
I have. Well, and if you don't mind, if I take the lead on this,
Oh,
we
you.
had some interesting information yesterday, and I have an idea that I think would interest most of you in your skills and things you like to do. But we have a map to the undercroft sewage to the castle, which is great. That's good information. I also have, as I told you, you both were here the other day. I have someone I would like to exact a form of revenge on. Someone who's wronged my family. And
I take the moment to wave to the barkeep for like a wet towel or something, and I go over to like Carver's face and I just start like smudging her cheek. Oh, just wait a minute. I gotta clean off your face, dearie. You clean off your. No, put your arm down.
this task that I have information on the person I am looking for. This person is in a relationship with the Lord of Neverwinter, which is convenient. So
Well, or inconvenient.
I am looking for information, and we are looking for information on the happenings within the castle with
Right.
What the fuck's face, you know his name,
Potter.
Potter. Yes. We can find out from her if Potter's been in the castle. And then, when we have these facts, we can use the new maps that we have to enter the castle. If needed. Or, perhaps we don't need to. Then we don't have to.
Well, also, last night, we met a curious friend.
Yes, the one that gave you the map.
Yep.
Got that.
But apparently there's a bunch of shit going on in the sewers too, and I don't know. Are we good people? Should we
Oh.
go
Wait,
try to?
You led into
First off-
more.
First off, absolutely not.
okay,
Uh,
hold on. So like, what do we get out of it?
Oh, I'm getting to that. I'm getting to that.
Isn't-
This is the best
isn't
part.
There's always shit in the sewers, though.
Yeah,
To
no,
feel
you're
good?
not wrong. No,
Oh wait, hold on. If there's shit in the sewers, does that mean I get to stab something?
Yes.
Yes,
I'm
that one, that bit right there.
that's
Alright.
cool.
Carver's
Also,
good for sewers.
I might have someone for you to torture for information.
Carver doesn't seem like she likes that one.
That's the
It's
hurdy
not
bit without the
torture-
killy
torture
bit.
kind.
It can end in killing.
It could eventually, but you gotta hurdy it for the
not.
talkie.
I mean,
Honestly, I really.
I know I
feel
don't
about
know.
torture. I just like to see
Right.
what's on the inside.
Okay, after I torture, I'll let you dissect.
Fucked up.
Okay.
Okay.
That's still
and,
fucked up.
and my third thing, Paladin, where we need to go. I need your
I have to
particular.
listen to
I
them
need your.
speak?
I need your. No, not at all. Your particular skill set.
I
Okay.
think we should try without the torture first.
Of course, always want to.
And
We work our way up
maybe-
there.
Well,
No, we try not to.
right.
No, of course. If we don't have to, we won't. Of course. It's
We
at
can
that.
just intimidate them.
It's
I'm trying
exactly.
that is a
But
good
it's
one.
fucking terrifying.
Paladin. It's at that fancy bar with the women.
Oh, the women bar.
The moon and mask place.
What?
I need you to get us in there. We have to get you a performance there tonight.
Okay. Okay. I don't. I think I remember that. All right.
Exactly. And Verlin, you'll get to find stuff out and learn, because knowledge is power and all that, and that's your
Right,
thing,
but I don't torture people for that knowledge.
right? No,
Maybe
no.
you should.
So,
Listen, we're not torturing for the knowledge. We're torturing for revenge. It's different. Remember revenge plot?
still terrible. But I think
We'll go back. I'll go back to your first question then. Are we good people?
I think
I think
some of us.
could draw the party in a line, but with the gun, the whatever, a little bit of a grayed area.
I think
Uh,
my point is I think our goals align to a degree, regardless of what you think of my method.
fair. Just
Well, how about this? At the very least, if he does torture her, I can make sure she doesn't die.
These people
That's
burned
almost
down my
worse.
house and killed my adopted father.
That's all right.
Kill him too.
Some guy
fair.
killed
Like
my dad
I'm
and took all
all
our money.
for right. I don't think it's wrong to if somebody has wronged you, to bring them either justice to yourself or bring them to a court. Torture, that's where it gets a little gray on.
Again,
know
if they're cooperative and they can tell me where to find the others,
Just don't be there.
I don't plan to.
Oh, good.
I will. Verwin, if this, I'm not sure how much comfort this brings you, but I promise that I will do my best to
Insight check.
This is
Not
really
torture,
hurting you right now, isn't it?
not torture to the point of death or maim, as long as they are cooperative. And I will do everything in my power not to not have it reach that point. That's what I was trying to get to. I will do everything in my power to not have it reach that point.
Okay, now
I
promise
do-
without
Insight check.
I
crossing
do
your fingers.
trust
Insight
you,
check.
Cole.
What was that?
I said, okay, now promise without crossing your fingers.
Now, see, I've heard this sentence said before that I want you to be on your best behavior, and then you go and say, "Oh, I promised someone that I've been on my worst behavior, so I can't." And I feel like this is that moment.
I trust
I've
Cole
never
that he
I
disagreed.
will-
blame Kaladin.
So, yeah.
You know what I feel like?
Varun is
This
Varun
fucking
is
coffee
declaring
is
that he
disgusting.
trusted me. Varun's declaring his trust for me. Go on.
Yes. Now, second order of business. Do we go investigate these sewers while we maybe wait for tonight.
If my thought is after tonight, we may know that we don't have to go into the sewers.
Oh, there's something going on. Either if we don't have to go there.
But
My
there seems to be a recurring theme of, do we care?
my only problem with that is I feel like it's probably going to take us all day to just even get me a show in there. Like, how are we going to do that?
Wrong.
If I have to get a show there,
That's
we got to
fair.
start now.
I-
It's already 12,
Is-
probably by the time I got up.
Question, a little bit of a brain blast, I've heard people call it. Is there like a bards guild of people that sign up on a board or whatever about where they're playing? You could find out who's playing there, nick them, or we put them in a trash bin, and you know it.
Ooh.
Oh, hold on. Can we back up for a second? I'm not allowed to
Yeah.
troll someone for revenge. Well, you can
Well-
just off somebody to get
No,
counted.
He said
No,
nick 'em. I think
I
that
don't
was
think
like-
he meant murder.
Sorry,
Who's
a
technical?
translation issue. I apologize. I meant, you know, does this cloth smell like falling asleep? Yes. Okay, you're napping now.
Okay. I love that smell.
It's so much lower than torture. That's fine.
Yeah.
That's fine. Okay.
We're fucked up, aren't we?
All right.
Yeah.
Yes.
Hey, man. I love it.
I still can't see straight.
I'm
I'm
waiting for that.
That straight liquor kind of kicks you right in the ass, and you get you know, like, you don't know this because you are young, but you
No,
get
you
like that little
Yeah.
acid burp, and bam, you're straight. Your spine whoop, straightens up. It's give me an insight check.
But yeah, you incited me, didn't you know?
I'm waiting for this drink to kick
Oh
in.
yeah, I'll
What's what this drink's about to do?
14
14.
insight check for what you want, and I'm gonna cite Cole as well.
Carver, what were you
Which is
saying?
10.
I know your voice is quiet sometimes.
Carver?
Yeah. I don't think I said anything. I think the last thing I said was, I just like to see how things work. What's so evil about that?
Just making sure. You got a 10 insight.
Yeah.
I'm on the level.
Actually, hold on. I could have guided myself, so I would have.
Okay.
13.
Okay. It's I'm on the level.
All right. And then I got a 14 for the one.
Yeah. All right. You. This feeling that rushes through you mimics one of, like, the high point of booze. So you almost feel like you just got, like, hopped up again on really potent liquor, you know, and it shoots you kind of right.
All right.
I'm gonna say that for the next couple hours you have advantage on checks.
Cool.
Oh yeah.
But after that it might be
It'll
worse.
wear off.
For a little bit.
All
Okay.
right.
Can we
well,
say it's 5 hours? Because that'll make me happy.
Sure.
5 hour
Let's-
energy.
Sure.
let's
I would
go,
say you probably have enough
How are we
juice
gonna
to
do
make
it,
it through the day, and then you immediately feel like, oh fuck, I'm gonna need a rest tonight. Like,
It's gonna be a crash. Yep.
yep.
So, Valorant, are we on the same page? I don't want anyone to agree to do anything they're not willing to do, or willing to participate in.
I think we are. We'll talk to you'll talk to this lady tonight, and from there we'll formulate a plan to whether or not we need to get into the castle.
Being said, I still need everyone, I think. First off, we need to get Khaled in the game.
Yes. Speaking of, barkeep.
Yeah.
I vaguely remember us having a conversation last night about the Moonstone Tower, I think it's called.
The Moonstone Mask.
That's the one. Do you know anyone related to that, or anyone we could contact that would be of somewhat importance there.
I do. Let me just
and
roll a
secondary-
D100 to determine who
You're out
I
of
know
name?
there.
Yeah. Secondary question after you're through with that. If there is some sort of bards guild or something where people post where they're available or who needs gigs, I would appreciate that as well.
You know, I'm sure there are open mic nights all over. You know, those guys, they know the business.
Sure.
I can tell you, Isabel.
Usable.
Isabel. She books at the Moonstone Mask. And if you let her know I sent you, maybe that helps you possibly get in as an opening act. But I mean,
All right. How do you spell that name?
YSABEAU. Isabo.
Usable.
All right. Thank you so much. I'll give myself a piece.
Yeah. Did we set a date for your return yet?
Well, I can't tonight, hopefully.
No. And we don't want to flood the market, so.
Of course.
Let's do a 10-day.
All right. Yes.
All right.
Perfect.
10-day. So
110.
110-day. Great.
However, when you
Great.
have
I'm gonna put a sign out front and promote it. You got fucking
Yes.
knocked it.
You can call me. Oh God, what should it be? One moment. What should I call myself?
your name's Kaladin.
Well, yes, I know that. What should I have a show name? Like
His name is Callie. You can do that.
Callie Rowe.
Callie Rowe. For show.
The Kelly Rose
All right.
Show.
Oh,
That's it.
Oh wow.
That's there.
I
Thank you.
absolutely hate it.
I love it. The
Is
Callie
it-
Rowe show.
it's-
Okay.
Carver,
Alright.
I have an idea, if you're willing, and I think I could use your skill set. Do you think you could find out who's staying with your connections, with the unsavory world, the underworld, as you say? I think you could find out who's staying in room 102 at the Moon Mask? At the Moonstone Mask, or I can't remember. Whatever it is.
The Moonstone Mask.
Mask. I need to know who's staying in room 102. That's something you could do, Carver.
Yeah, sure.
Excellent. This will help our plans.
All right. Well, shall we get the show on the road?
You get the
Yes,
show on the
sir.
road. As you get the show on the road, we're gonna go ahead and take our break. It's halfway point, so we will be back in 10 minutes. output. There we go. And take this off. There we go. All right. So you guys all leave the knight and the lad. Which is on your screen. Ooh, hey, I found it. On Owlbear, I just circled it in black. So you know where you are. You're right on the cusp of Neverwinter River. Okay.
Well, that nice sea air. You're muted.
Sorry. Moonstone Mask is the floating tower?
Yeah,
Yeah,
the floating tower.
The water.
That's dope.
Well, geez, I want to say
No, the moon mask is in the water.
it's like floating over the water.
Yeah.
Got it.
It's just not visible from where you guys are right now because of the
Yeah.
elevation changes.
Walk through town to get there.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
All right. Well, Calvin, I trust you to secure yourself a performance.
I mean, for the rest of you, are you not coming with? I think that's fine. I just thought.
We can come if you want. I don't know if the troop or the singular would be better, but
I assume having a posse would seem more
make it
professional.
seem more important. Yeah, no,
Yeah.
Who do you want me to be? What's my character? Give it.
I could be my. Okay, so you're human.
I instantly turn into like human Cole with mask many faces.
Okay.
Yeah. And you're wearing like a black
I'm,
suit.
I'm adjusting as he describes.
Exactly. What I was like, you're wearing like a black suit, right?
Yep.
And like the black pocket swatch, but a red tie. And you've got like really nice, well-kempt beard. Okay. And but it's like short, not long. Yeah. And then you have you're like my manager, right? So you're like
Right.
you have like a Waterdeep accent, you know, where you're like from the big city and you're like, hey, what's up? I'm from Waterdeep, you know.
Waterdavian accent,
Hey.
which is now mob.
Hey, I'm from Waterdeep. How are you?
No. How are you this charismatic and no, listen. Oi, I'm walking here. That's what you say.
Oh, hey, I am.
No. Oi.
Oi, I'm walking here.
As you guys are having this conversation, you get to the end of the chasm, like that. You can see this large 30-foot stone wall just like rip down and split from the river till you can't see anymore. And this circular kind of tower shoots up about 40 feet in the center, has an arch with two portcullises that are, tied, chained up, and a couple guard that are sitting here. They're not checking anybody, but they're doing this. But you're having this conversation is
All right. Well, maybe you don't need the accent, okay? But you're from Waterdeep. You're like
Right. Okay. Yep. From Waterdeep.
this big time bard's manager.
All right. What's my cut? They're probably gonna want to know that.
At this point, I'm gonna look at Taruk and Carver and just go, "This is gonna go terrible, isn't it?"
I don't know,
Like,
maybe it's like
Taruk, you notice one of the guards like touches your like eyes, like you meet up, and he's like, just looks at you for like a second too long, not out of suspicion, more out of like, oh fuck,
Did you see what I did?
keeps on.
So Truk leans over to everyone's like, I think I think Cole's missing one. That was it. The hair buns that the minority
Yeah.
have.
Yeah, you gotta have those.
And silly man bun. Yeah.
Yeah. And
We
a
used to have
scar.
those before. Okay, Kylan, then let's not push
I
it.
think
I
the
mean,
scar is probably
am I
wrong.
a warrior or am I like I'm your manager?
Scars are just cool.
No. All right, for you. Valin, do you guys? Do you want to come? Do we need to split up and meet back somewhere, or?
I think we should split up. Carver has something to do. You two have something to do. I want to check something out.
Don't until we get this settled. I don't want to hold you guys back.
Wait,
you guys... Sorry, am I supposed to be going into those sewers alone?
No. We were hoping. I was hoping that you could find out who was staying in room 102 at.
Oh yeah, I can do that.
At the Moonstone and.
So.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
You guys are still walking towards the place, so you don't have to split up yet. Here, let me show you on the map where you are. Right here.
Merwin, I need to go buy some arrows at least, if we want to stop at an armory on our way.
Yeah.
Actually,
Or Fletcher.
sounds
Fletcher.
good.
Thank you.
I'll tell you what's really easy to find in this fucking city. Anything like that. As you guys are like walking through the streets, you see every aspect of artisan, like every art, and anything from paintings to leatherworking to dwarves slamming on armor to bakeries, full-on diners, anything.
When you were a small child, Kaladin, did they ever have you do that? And I'll point out like a vendor that has like the sand art in bottles, like it's like colored sand.
Yep.
All right. Well, we'll
No, that
see you
wasn't my
guys.
thing.
What time do you want to meet up at the moon? Kevin?
I can let you know.
Yes, Kaladin will send you a message.
Yeah.
All right. Well, Taruk, let's go find you some arrows.
All right.
Okay. So you guys split up as you
Have fun.
enter the Protector's Enclave.
As we're going and we get away from these guys, I'm just gonna be like, okay, I'm getting kind of worried about the company.
Hold on. I
I'm
didn't hear
dealing
that.
with.
I didn't hear that. The audio cut out.
Okay, so as we go away from the rest of the party and we get some distance, I'm just gonna be, Luke. I'm getting questionable vibes from the people that we seem to be traveling with.
It's I would have to agree. I think Cole's been getting a little bit darker lately. I mean,
Yeah.
but not the best judge of character, if you know what I mean. I haven't really been here too long, but a little bit of a conquest of power, if I may say so.
But we didn't know any of us. We didn't know each other
It
before.
thrown together, but
Actually, that's not true. Paul and Kaladin knew each other, right?
right.
Yeah.
Yeah, you stayed at
But-
their flat in Daggerford.
Right.
Right. So, I mean, I think it's good to be a bit wary of what they want to do. I mean, this morning's conversation, if we didn't interject, I think could have been a bit dark, dirty hands, if you know what I'm saying.
Yeah, and I'm a scholar. I don't wish harm. I mean, I suit my own needs, but I don't wish harm upon anyone, or try to, at least. Even Crass himself, he had a code.
Hmm. And I mean,
Roll me a
I'm
wisdom
a
saving throw,
tracker.
Farrowin.
Oh fuck.
oh snap!
Oh. Wisdom. That's a +4. That's an 11.
11. Immediately, Verowin's posture changes for just a flux, and you've seen Crest enough to
I'll
know.
probably read it.
Yeah, and he kind of like gives you that nod, like he's a part of the conversation, and then like that, it's gone. No words or anything. It's just
Everyone doesn't know what happened.
yeah.
He's like blacked out for 2 seconds and just keeps talking his sentence like
Yeah.
nothing. Yeah.
Mm.
And well, I guess we'll have to see where things go with this. I am very curious about the sewers, though. I didn't seem too interested in it, but
From the things that I've seen, if people believe me, I think there is a bit of undead underdog thing going on in this town. I don't know if we really want to get into it, but there are some, I believe, at least portal interdimensional something. If I really wanted to search for it, I probably could feel one out, given the new things that I can do recently. But
we'll figure it out.
Also, whoever is looking for something, roll me a perception check, please. So if you're looking to buy arrows, roll me a perception.
I rolled bad. I 2 on the die, 5 total.
All right, you find a guy, but he's being real stubborn on his price. It's 1 gold and 5 silver for 10 arrows, which seems a bit steep. But I mean, you are in the city, but it seems a bit steep. But
I haggle him a little bit about his wood, the wood shaft of the arrows being a bit too stiff.
Okay. Here. We'll say a gold and 2 silver for 10.
But wasn't it just 5 silver? I mean, it's
took
not too
3
much.
silver off. All right, come on, man. This is what it is. You don't like the prices? Yeah, you can keep on going. That's fine with me. I got a contract with the Lord.
Nothing around here really doesn't mean too much to me. But that's okay. Sure, you've got it, my friend. You've got. Here you go, in my feathered palm.
1 gold and 2 silver. You get 10 arrows. He's got more if you want to buy more. That's up to you. All right.
I do want to look for something, actually.
All right, hold on. I just want to... Verwin, you got anything that you want to do? Well,
No, I'm good. I just
all right,
wanted to
so
get away
you guys
from the
are
rest of
just
the group.
like... Yeah, so you guys like kind of kicked the south. I drew a line. Orange line is going to be Team TV.
Taduk and Verwin?
Yeah, all right. And Team Blue is going to be Kellen and Cole. And I'm
Okay.
waiting to see what Carver does. So, who wants to go next? We'll do that black screen. You know,
I would
fade away
look
into the next
For
scene.
a artisan guild, like thing, like like the actual guild.
Okay. Yeah.
They run
Sure.
to see if
Yep.
there's any contacts. I can find any contacts.
Sure. Roll a perception check.
It's a 16.
16? Okay. Kaladin, are you doing anything on your journey to... It's like you guys kind of maneuver this way, got up, and then you cut down along the coast of Neverwinter.
I would probably first see if I can mend my string on my lute, and if that doesn't work, then I just try and
Yeah, I'm gonna say you can mend it, but it
Okay.
brings it to like a, guitars.
Still rough.
Yeah, it's still an old string.
Probably gonna get tetanus from these strings soon, but I'm not interested in stopping. So
All right. 16. Dives through as you pass the wing wyvern, and you remember this from Earl and the conversation you had the night before on how one of the entrances was on the other side of this bridge. You see this beautiful, like 3.5-story building with all kind of people hanging out that remind you of like your jeweler's boss.
Yeah.
You know,
So-
like the guys that own the businesses that collect the money, but they don't really do any work anymore. They're just like hanging out.
What I'm going to do is I want to go up to them with my guild, like membership badge.
Yeah.
My artisan guild. Kind
Yeah,
of.
they'll shake your hand. One is James. The other one is Everwin. James is a human. Everwin is like a half elf. His ears kind of.
Gentlemen, fellow guild members, I am a jeweler from originally the town of Greenis, but more recently I've been traveling,
Oh,
and I am looking to see if you have any connections to the Moonstone and Mirror Tavern.
Moonstone and Mirror Tavern.
I don't know if I need to say it. I'm using my feature guild membership.
You mean the Moonstone Mask?
The Moon. Yes, that's the one. That's the one.
That's, yeah.
Do you have anyone with the guild who could maybe connect me with someone? I have a friend I'm trying to help get a performance there. It's been his dream to play there.
What you got? Do you have any diamonds? It doesn't have to be anything of substantial value, but if you have 3 pieces of diamond, let me give them to one of the ladies.
What's what's the ring that I have? Because I had found in that box an earring which I gave to Kaladin. I had a necklace and a ring.
That was, yeah.
I think they were all ruby. Because at least my earring is ruby.
Yes.
I think so. They were all ruby.
Yeah.
Well, I don't have any diamond, but I'll pull out the ruby ring. What about this?
Brings you in the building into like a side room. Pulls out a pouch. Puts about 300 gold worth of diamonds. Trade you these for that ring.
I gladly take the trade, good sir.
Mm-hmm. Takes it. Crush one of those up. Get small pieces. Find one of the ladies. Say that the light shines 3 times. That'll help you.
I'm just writing my notes here. Bag of diamonds, 300 gold worth?
Yeah. And for the purposes of this, you don't have to take like any gold off. You can crush one up. You're a jeweler, all right?
Yeah, yes.
You know, so you can get 3 very small pieces of diamond that won't deteriorate from this bag. I'm not trying to handicap you.
No, I have a jeweler's kit. I can totally do that. And what's the phrase again?
The moonlight shines 3 times.
I say this at the tavern.
Yeah, find a lady. That'll break the barrier bond, you know? That'll help you out.
Thank you.
Help you out.
Thank you very much.
And
I will.
If you're going to the Moonstone, just a tip.
Yeah.
Tip.
Yes.
Tip. I mean, the place is immaculate. If you're cheap, you will be lost immediately. So.
Understood. Thank you. We're here. Does any of you have access to the main guild office?
This is
This is okay. Good. Sorry. How long have we been traveling since Waterdeep? Because I feel like I paid my dues in Waterdeep.
Yeah, you paid your dues in Waterdeep. I would say from Daggerford to Waterdeep, from like starting. What's it? What do you got to pay him?
I gotta pay him 5 gold a month.
All right, yeah. So you're probably getting close.
I will give my 5 gold for the month.
Huh. Yes. He brings out a big book. He makes you sign your name. And
Sign my name, Alistair Cole.
all right, accepts payment.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And I'll come back out to Callan. It's useful to have connections.
Yeah.
Sometimes you don't have to lie your way through things.
I guess so.
Anything
So-
else you want to do?
I think that's all I wanted. Callan, I think we have our inn now.
Yeah.
That'll get us through the door, and then we
Found
can
that lady.
talk your way in to get into a performance.
Yeah.
Anything you want to do before you get to the Moonstone Mask, Kaladin? So you guys continue down.
I think no, I think anything I want to do I'll do right before we go in, so
All right.
And I'll keep
Carver.
up that guise of his manager when we get there.
Sure. Carver, what are you doing? Are you going with these guys, or are you doing your own thing?
I'm trying to figure out who's in room 102.
And we're heading there if that's how you want to go about it.
Nope,
But, okay, then you're
I
good.
don't want to be seen with you.
Just letting you know. We're Team CK.
All right, here. Go ahead and roll me an intelligence check.
Just straight intelligence?
You know what? How is your intelligence? I'm not trying
My
to.
intelligence is pretty good.
All right, I figured. Let's go. Add your proficiency. Because what I'm thinking is, if you're looking to find out information about something, it's can you pick up the Thieves Guild marks? Or like can you find the place to find the guy? So go ahead, roll me an intelligence check. Add your modifier and proficiency, please.
I can't show you because my camera might actually go that far now. Hold on. Oh, it does. Oh, it does. Oh, it does.
It looks like
Oh!
just disconnected.
the natural 20 blew the camera up.
Can confirm. I saw it.
What?
No, I was
it was definitely funny.
I was pushing you by saying KC or CK.
I know.
Unplugged.
Good. We're back.
All right. So I'll say
Nice.
that
Come here, just show them. Stop being a dick. Come on.
We saw it.
I like it. And
Hey,
I
it was
can't
an
tell if
20.
it's Carver
Yeah.
or Regent yelling at her dice right now.
That's called the internal
That
dice.
20 on the first roll of these brand new dice. I'm so excited.
Oh yeah.
Nice. The
So
Christmas.
that's a 27.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll say with that, you follow Kaladin and Cole about halfway through their journey,
There
where
we go.
where you oh
Sorry.
With that,
freeze frame.
I was gonna yell, "Who's visiting this late at night?" But I realized it's a lot earlier there.
Yeah,
It's like 7:30.
Yeah. Here. I'll be right back.
I wish my time zone was like Lex's when we played.
Yeah, right. Oh my god.
Right?
I play forever.
Oh, wish. Couple hours, 3,
Actually,
4, 5.
I don't wish it was like that because I'd probably just be getting out of work.
Fair. I wish we had the same starting time, but her ending time.
Yeah.
But it somehow was the same amount of time.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm glad you're picking up on that, Taruk. Not that I guess I'm metaing on the internet, but who cares? That you're picking up on Cole's brashness. Is a little bit more
Bitchy.
well,
Yeah, he's-
willing to push boundaries because he's more powerful now.
Okay.
He's gonna
Sorry.
just like
Neighborhood kids, despite knowing exactly that, A, my son is not home because he's at his dad's, and B, he goes to bed at 8 p.m., which is 45 minutes ago, Mountain Standard Time.
Here,
Sorry. Still ring on my doorbell incessantly and knock.
Neighborhood kids and their bicycles and their backwards.
hooligans.
I'm
was
pretty sure I
really-
just stole my son's scooter,
What?
Nice.
Oh, nice.
but whatever. I know where they live. They can't get that far.
That's true.
I know where you live.
That's all they want anyway.
I know your mother.
I know all of the fucking parents around here.
So I'm gonna say that if you're on Owlbear, like you follow him like halfway down, and just as you get to the base of the bridge that's named the Winged Wyvern, you start to notice like at the base of the stone bridge, like a little inscription. It's just a bit different from what you're used to in Waterdeep. But you follow that over the Winged Wyvern, and it puts you almost at the base of Castle Never. You know, like the big, straight, like stucco walls of the outer part of this castle. That's mostly like new stucco, like freshly patched. Lead you around into this one building on the north bank of Neverwinter River, of this nicer stone building. You got a couple buildings on each side of it, but the inscriptions lead you to here. You go like cut down like the back side of it, well, fly down. You don't have to walk. And you can see a door, like hidden from visuals. Remind you of maybe a smaller guild entrance in Waterdeep. I mean, Neverwinter is considerably smaller than Waterdeep. But I'll say with that roll, you find yourself to the door of the local Thieves Guild. Information Paradise.
Whoa! I wasn't even looking for this. Awesome. I go inside.
Sweet. Go inside. Immediately, probably 15 people hanging out. Different facets. Some are sharpening their blades. Some are playing cards. A couple people are sitting at like this makeshift desk with papers and are in a very not heated but like fuck, what's the word I'm looking for?
Passion.
But yeah. Like they're both believing the points that they're trying to relay. One of them looks to be a little bit more worthy, you know, of a thief. You know, just his adornment, his weapon looks extremely nice. And as he's having this conversation, you also see that, like, out of the corner of the eye, he kind of sees your small, you know, frame come into the view, just makes eye contact with you for 1 second as he, like, no, and he starts going and explaining why his reason is right.
Okay, as I like go in and I pass people and I like make eye contact with various people around the room, I just go, "Hey, stop! Like your face. How's it going?" And then I just kind of like sit down at the table that this dude's at, and I go,
I agree with the big guy.
What the fuck is? and the other guy, he's like, the main guy, he's like, kind of nods, and like, see, I told you I was right. And the other guy's like,
Now, what are we talking about?
First National Trust just lost 3 guards. Thinking
Oh,
about
shit. It's juicy.
Yeah, we're thinking about hitting it up tomorrow.
They just lost 3 guards?
3 guards.
So how many does that leave them?
5.
5 guards. And how many are you strong in your group?
Thinking we probably don't need more than 6 for this, maybe? But
You need 6 people to take out 5? What is this, amateur hour? God, go in with 3. Jesus.
3. I mean,
Be stealthy about it. Get them from behind. Have you never assassinated before? My God.
yeah.
Okay.
Look around with your natural abilities. There looks like there might be 4 capable people in this room. I mean, some are.
I'll look at those 4 capable people. I'm assuming he's one of them.
Yes. Oh yeah.
I'll be like,
Yeah.
okay, so you, that one, and that one. You can get that job done, no problem.
Yeah, but it's in the Enclave. Response time is about a minute from the roving patrols.
So don't give them anything to respond to.
The main guy, like, kind of sits back, like, grabs a chair, pulls it over, puts one leg over his knee, flips the plans around to you, and you see a fucking building. One back alleyway, one side alleyway, a door or windows on each, and the main road that runs along the front. He points out an access point that he thinks they should take, which is actually, like, you know, one of those recessed basement windows. And he's like, Jimmy, he says there's a door on the top, and that's the way they want to take it. I think we should go from the bottom. Can't march in the
How
front
big is the
door.
one on the bottom? Are you gonna fit through it?
I don't- look at
Because
the scale.
those basement windows, they tend to be kind of tiny, and you don't look kind of tiny. They do.
Probably not tiny enough to fit through that.
You know who is tiny enough to fit through that? Me.
What are you trying to work your way into our bed? Or are you trying to give us information on how we can do it better? I'm confused as to the angle that you are maneuvering right now.
I'm confused as to why you're confused.
So you want in? Tomorrow? You want to help us take
Tomorrow? What time tomorrow? I might be busy.
They're down 3, so I'm thinking first thing in the morning, before the shift
First
gets
thing
here.
in the morning. You want to do it at daybreak? Isn't that risky?
If we wait any longer, they could bring more guards in.
Why wouldn't you do it at twilight tonight? It looks like you already have a solid plan configured. You know what you're after. You know the ins and outs of the building. You know how many guards are stationed. You know that their numbers are down. You have a solid crew to go in. You have 2 points of access. Why would you wait?
You see the one guy that is not the main guy, all right? The guy that was, like, arguing a point as you start talking. He's like, halfway through, he starts kind of mocking you. And he's the one pushing the daybreak.
And then, like, I kind of, like, just draw a dagger and, like, I want to just kind of like shoot it out at him so that it kind of like pins his shoulder, but not like it doesn't touch him in any way. It just kind of like pins his shoulder to the chair.
Yeah, you wait for one of the times he's being sassy, and his cloak like billows up a little bit.
Oh, that's a 19 plus. Fucking, I don't know. Dagger plus 7 to hit.
Yeah, so
26.
Pushing him back, probably like a couple feet. Just step. He looks at you, like puts one hand on his rapier. You see, this main guy like put his hand on his chest. You say tonight.
Mm-hmm.
Are you in?
Before they have a chance to replenish their numbers. Because they very well could do that by dawn.
How many?
And at dawn, you risk having be seen in the light. Unless you have sewer access underneath this that you can escape through. But even then, that access is going to be cut off if they realize how you've escaped.
Oh, and the main guy, he's like, we don't want to go underneath. There's a flux down there. It's too much chance.
Then it sounds like you only really have one option.
Me?
Unless you want to completely blow this job and wind yourself in jail for the rest of your miserable days.
Do you have? I mean, you're a rogue. What kind of symbol do you have from Waterdeep? Like, that ties you to the guild? Do you have, like, a tattoo, or do you have, like, a coin, or something? I would imagine you probably have something.
I think I have a ring, actually.
Ring? Okay.
But I would probably wear it more as, like, a bracelet.
Fair enough. Just something that they can identify, you know, like, that they're not fucking, you know, saying plans to someone that isn't welcome, that may
You know what?
just...
I'll go with, like, I have, like, an earring.
Okay.
With the symbol of, like, the Waterdeep Thieves Guild.
Alright. Tonight it is. 3 people. Me, him, and you.
Oh, me. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I have like one thing I need to do first, but I can totally meet you by twilight.
What's that?
I think.
What do you gotta do?
Sure.
Is this something that we can help you with?
Oh, yeah, I need to find somebody.
Find who?
The Lord's Mistress. No?
Carver would remember this. Alexa does not.
It was room 10. We were trying to figure out who was in room 102.
Oh, I need to figure out who's in room 102 at the moon mask.
Moonstone Mask.
Moonstone at the Moonstone Mask. But I mean, I can do that, no problem. I'm sure.
Sure. All right. So,
unless somebody here knows who's in that room, that would save me a lot of time.
the Moonstone.
Yeah, the Moonstone Mask. Have you heard of it? I haven't really been yet, but I've heard good things.
It's a bit too expensive for my blood.
You look like a man of fine taste. I'm sure you've been before once or twice.
See, like a little smile, you know, underneath his hand. I mean, he looks at the guy. He goes, "What was Grayson? His sister worked there. Fuck. Where'd he live? What was the street? Fuck. No. It was a different tree. Oak. No. Ash. It was the corner of Broadway and Ash.
Broadway and Ash.
Yeah. Grayson's sister. He she used to work there. She know who's staying. You know?
She used to work there? I need to know who's staying there tonight.
Ah, fuck. Then that's all I can help you with.
Okay. Hey, what's the address of this place? It looks like a nifty building.
It's off the harbor. They got their own stairway and everything. It's a fucking floating island. You know, just... Yeah, you haven't seen shit, sister, have you?
Oh, I've been in Waterdeep my whole life.
Yeah, it's... Splendors. They sell it that way, at least. It's big.
Wait, are you talking about this building here in the blueprints? Or the moonlit mask?
No, I'm saying I'm saying Waterdeep is the city of splendors, and it's a huge city. We are tiny compared to them. I mean,
lots to do, lots to see. Mm-hmm.
I'm sure if you are half as competent as you portray yourself, at least with this plan, you will have no problem finding out who is in room 102. Hey, maybe Grace and sister can give you a little insight to who to talk to. I don't know, but I just saying.
I'm starting to think you have a thing for Grayson's sister. You keep bringing her up. It's like you want me to talk to her and tell her that I told her that, you know,
No,
you were the one to send her. What's her name, by the way?
You can't do that.
Why not?
Because it's against their code. You don't blow someone in. You take my lead.
What's her name?
Mine?
Yeah.
What do you want to know my name for?
I want to know your name. We're about to do a heist together. I don't even know your name.
Kind of like it that way.
I mean, I could just give you a name.
No, my name is Sin.
Sin.
Sin. C-I-N. Like cinnamon.
Does he look like a tiefling?
No. Definitely not human. Like, humanoid, but more of a mutt. Ears curl back. No horns. No
horns.
tail.
Okay. Okay. Sin. What's your name? And I point to the other person.
What's your passive perception?
My passive perception? Not good.
No.
No. 10.
10? Okay. Skin is light pink, almost. The other guy's human. Just a plain old boring human, you know, like the rest of us in real life. I'd love to be a tiefling in real life. I'm just saying. So, give me some horns or a towel. I don't fucking care.
Okay. Yeah. Oh, my camera froze. Isn't that wonderful? Look at that. All right. Great. What? Now everybody's frozen. You guys hear me? Did I fucking lose you?
No, I can hear you.
God damn it!
Are you gonna continue? Here, you rolled a natural 20. I'm not gonna fucking make you roll again because that makes me. Oh, she left.
She's gone.
Damn it! All right.
Oh, there.
I'm back. I'm sorry.
So, you have this conversation with these two guys. They enlist you into helping them with a job later tonight. So I'm gonna say I don't want to. I love rolling, but I know sometimes when I fucking make everybody roll, it makes me feel
rolling.
like I'm failing, like rolling for a fail, and I hate that. So, how would you like
you
to
roll
find?
some dice, Andy. I got so many dice.
How would you like to figure out what room? Who's in this room? from
Okay.
here,
So-
how would you like to approach us?
Okay. So, I get the address of the place I'm supposed to be doing the heist from Sin.
Okay,
I go over to the other guy and I go, "What's your name?"
James.
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 That's a fake name. Okay. And I look
I'm
at
James. James.
I look at
James
them both
O'Neill.
and I go, "I'm Blue. It's nice to meet you."
That's a fake name. And he
No,
nods.
it's not.
He nods like he's like trying. He knows, but he doesn't actually know. This guy's not that good at perception.
I just kind of like point up to my hair and I go,
Oh, yeah.
"Blue."
Gotcha. Blue.
Yeah. Okay, so I'll meet you guys at twilight, or just before twilight is probably better.
Yeah. Yeah. And they will point out a point down here, if you're on the map, where One National Trust Bank is, or whatever the fuck I said it is.
Hell yeah.
I like the
All right, big
really generic
I'll tell you
bank,
what.
like, name. Like,
The
Favorite.
best idea for
Yeah.
where we want to go in here, because I'm assuming they pointed it out to me on the map, like the blueprints that they have,
Yep.
where in the building they need to secure. Be like,
Mhm.
I'm gonna say, I'll go up, I'll lower a rope down for you, you get the roof access, and then the two of us go in through the basement. And we work our way inward. They'll never see us coming from 2 points.
This has legs. Perfect. And we start drawing up. I'll say you spend like an hour formulating your plan to perfection that we can type out behind scenes or just
Sure.
say yes and, because I trust you on this.
I really hope that Carver completely forgets to do the rest of what she wanted to, and just like comes back. She's like, "Hey guys."
No, so then Carver will be like, "Oh, how do I get to the fuck, Moonlight Mask?
Moonstone.
Is that what it's called?
Moonstone mask.
Moonstone Mask. Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
That makes
You know
more
what? Hop on the last bridge, go across, follow the Broadway around to the docks on
Follow
the south
Broadway.
side. You'll see, you'll see the island. It's just tethered, floating off of.
Are
the
there any
coast.
sneakier ways to get in? I feel like you'd know all about that.
There are a couple entrances from down there,
Mhm,
underside.
mhm.
It takes precision climbing. Actually, fuck. I bet you can fly, can't you?
Oh, you mean these old things?
Yeah.
Yeah, totally.
The southwest side. You'll see a rock that is a different color. Pull it to the side. It's a door.
Oh. And where in the building is that going to take me?
Go up. Don't go down.
Go up.
Yes.
Okay.
Eh. They say down. But there is a gate that you don't come back from. No one's really sure where it goes because the people that tried to find it probably found it and never came back. Just starts chuckling a little bit. Silly suckers. No, seriously,
Right.
don't go down.
Don't go down. And if I find the gate, go the other way.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Carver makes a mental note to definitely open the gate.
Okay.
Uh,
So,
Well, thanks, big guy. It's been a slice, and I kind of like slug him across the cheek in like the pally kind of way. I'll see you. I'll see you at twilight.
yeah. He like takes it. Be safe. Don't get caught.
Oh, I never do.
Alright. You
yeah.
And kind of just to like make my point, I go, "Hey, what's that?" And then I'm gonna stealth my way out.
it's like hold on. Roll stealth check. Cause I wanna fucking see if he can see you.
That would be a 22.
Fuck! I will say that just because I don't want to stay up too late tonight, and I want to give you the information that you set out tonight with your natural 20. If you hit the right contacts, do you want to break into this tonight? Or what do you want to do? How do you guys?
Oh, I
how
totally
you-
want to find out who's in room 102 tonight.
I mean, I literally don't work for the next 2 days, so I'm good.
I'm good.
Yeah, well, no, I'm saying that I have a bedtime because if I
Yeah,
stay up
no,
on a
just
weekday,
whenever you're done.
got-
Oh, you mean
we're
like
good.
Andy.
tonight, like real world tonight? Oh no, we can save this for next time if you
Yeah.
want.
That's up to you, sir.
Yeah, that's totally
Alright.
on you.
so let's say, oh man, you won't know until you go there. So let's play that out next time.
Good.
However, we can secure a gig and we can fizzle fade away to Taruk and Verwin. Is there anything else you're doing before you're meeting up with the group?
I'm all set
You're all set? Taruk?
for now. Yeah.
I mean, there's not too much in between us and there. I think, other than meeting the Fletcher, I think Truk would want to look into like maybe some more exploring or adventuring supplies, and or maybe mentioning looking at like an entrance to like the sewer or something, just to look in it.
All right, you want to check out the sewer grate that was brought up to you by Earl?
The winged wyvern.
Yeah, the Winged
Bridge?
Wyvern, which is the bridge. It's the middle bridge.
Yeah, we're not
to
too
the
far away
castle.
from it.
No, you guys can do the research. How do you guys want to do this?
Is the grate kind of out and open, or is it like?
Is it down like under the bridge, or where?
So, someone make a perception check.
I'll help you out if that's okay, Andy.
Mm-hmm. I would imagine you guys are probably both proficient, right?
Yeah. I very much so am.
So, yeah, this works.
Berwin, were you giving assistance with the perception?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. I'm helping
Yep.
you out.
So you
Okay.
got advantage.
18.
18? All right. Easy enough to find. It's not a grate. It's like it almost looks more like an outhouse with like a rectangular metal gate that has a chain wrapped around through this like hole in the stone walls of the rest of the structure with just a simple block. Looks like you could probably wedge something in if you really wanted to and break the lock or pick it, but I don't think either of you are pickers.
Is it accessible, or do we have to like somehow climb to it?
Yeah, it's locked. You can walk right up to the door, but there is a
Okay.
chain with like a padlock kind of feel to it. And you can see the stairs descend straight down past like do either of you have dark vision?
I do.
Yeah. You can see down to like a landing spot. You know,
Okay.
probably 20 feet below the ground. You know, you can see like a landing spot, but you can't make out many more details. Not with the lock.
I'm just gonna put my ear up to whatever opening is there, just to listen into the tunnel.
Okay. Make a perception check.
I got nothing. It's like a 4.
Yeah. Drips, maybe a bit of water running, but nothing compared to the sound of the Neverwinter River, like when you're standing. Nothing like that. You know?
Right.
And on the other side, the castle is, you know, within range, and there's workers and commoners walking past. So you're a little bit, you know.
Yep.
Sorry.
All right. Well, without going any further in, Verwin, I think we've really kind of at a dead end here.
Without the rest of the group, I don't think it's probably smart for us to go in.
Indeed. All right, I'm good to go. If there's anything else you want to do.
Not now. We'll meet up with the group and
All right.
see how things progress.
So you guys, I'm going to say for the ease of this, because you scouted it out, you know ways to get there now without being detected. All right?
Okay.
So it won't require like a group stealth roll because you scouted it out. That's an advantage.
Sounds good.
So to wrap this up for tonight and get in a good spot for next session, Kaladin and Cole, as you approach the boardwalk, you see this floating island. Like, it literally looks like a floating island that is tethered by a series of very thick chains. And there is like a rope staircase that leads up to this magnificent mansion that is built on top of this floating island. It's still early, like early afternoon, you know, by the time that you get here. And we're gonna send off as both of you. Kaladin, you're in regular Kaladin form with...
I think so. I would probably. Should I be a chick?
You don't have to be. No.
Have to be.
No,
Okay.
So I know that last session I leaned heavy on this. What I wanted to
It's not like preferred.
they accept everybody, but all of the individuals that work at this place are women.
The staff. Oh, okay.
All of the staff are women, and as
Got
like
it.
so.
Point of Hooter.
Okay, got it. Okay, yeah.
Kinda. But as
That's
you
how I
like
imagine it now.
Kaladin, Cole's in manager form with like a clean cut beard.
Yes, I'm referring myself as Al.
Al. All right.
I'm gonna
a good 80s
buff us up.
Al.
So I'm gonna emboldening bond us. I'm gonna inspire Cole, and I'm gonna guide myself.
All right. So as you guys step onto this rope staircase that leads up to this beautiful mansion, it's a little bit of work on your legs. You know, you ever walked up a rope staircase? It's by the
like to
time you get to
suddenly-
the top, you start to feel like your calves and your quads.
If that's the case, if I feel that way starting out, I'm going to use my bonus action to fly and just float up.
Okay. And as you come to the crest of this floating island, you see a beautiful blonde female, elven in nature, with this mask covering her eyes with these like rhinestones or diamonds that just like crest all around the outsides of the mask, and it ties around. And on the other side is a little bit taller and slender halfling, brown-haired, beautiful, with the same mask. And they look at you and say, "Welcome to the Moonstone Mask. 5 gold pieces gets you in." And we're gonna go ahead and end tonight's session.
Sweet.
right there.
It's good.
So you guys are set up the Moonstone Mask. Carver's got her stuff, and we'll say Taruk and Verwin, you are, just coming around like the winged wyvern, and heading to meet the
Investigating.
rest of the group. So we are off this weekend, probably next weekend too, as August.
Yeah.
Summer fucking sucks. And we just
Yeah.
gotta get through it and get to like our cooler weather where we're all stuck inside
Yeah.
and we're
Dude, yeah,
forced to see
September,
each
we
other.
all moved into my new house. And,
So I think next Tuesday is Diaries, and that's all we got. So we'll see you on Tuesdays.
And don't forget to like and subscribe and hit your notification bells on wherever you watch us. See when we
Damn
come
it!
on.
It's like I promise
You were there
you, I'm
last
not
week.
doing it on purpose. Like I'm not forgetting on purpose. I just forget.
just
Thank
remember, it's Tuesday. It's Tuesday.
It's
Tuesday.
Tuesday.
It's a Tuesday.
Tuesday.
You
Tuesday
can
daisy.
also follow us
We
on all
gotta do that
streaming
right.
platforms: YouTube, Facebook Live, and Twitch.
Yeah.
And check our
Yeah.
socials. We're on pretty much
TikTok?
everything now.
And if you
Everything.
can't find us there,
Twitter.
can't-
We're not on TikTok.
Are we on
Well,
Twitter?
we're on TikTok.
No, we are
The
on
three of us
TikTok.
The three of us
We
on
are?
TikTok.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah, some of us are.
I don't know
Oh,
how
no
to
official
use
Twitter.
TikTok.
Just
I'm
t-
old.
just
Don't follow
type
me.
in
I don't
Wayward
follow
on
everyone's
TikTok, and
Everyone's
3 of
TikTok.
us are there.
That's right.
Yeah,
And if you can't find us anywhere there, you'll find us at Jeff's mom's house.
That's true.
Yep.
But only on Tuesdays.
Only on Tuesday.
Tuesdays. All right.